You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. Twin Peaks is a serialized drama that ran for 2 seasons on CBS from 1990 to 1991 and was created by surrealist filmmaker David Lynch and TV writer Mark Frost, and is often considered one of the shows that created the modern era of television. Many shows that we watch today have been influenced by Twin Peaks in one way or another, and is often considered one of the greatest shows ever made. The show is actually very hard to define and is an amalgamation of so many different ideas that come together. Twin Peaks is not only a drama, it's a comedy, as well as horror and avant-garde, as well as many other things. And it all comes together into a nice little package. Twin Peaks came out around the time that shows such as Knots Landing and Dallas were very popular. And Twin Peaks has many similarities to these late night soaps, but it's still very different and very far removed from it. In fact, Twin Peaks works more as a parody of these shows, but never goes into the area of full out farce. The show, if you're wondering, starts off simple enough. The homecoming queen Laura Palmer has been murdered, found wrapped in plastic, and it's up to FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper to solve the murder. However, there might be more to Laura's murder than we first thought, and there might be something much more sinister at work. Lynch and Frost do a great job of setting up this mystery and give us a lot of very good clues early on to figure stuff out. They also do a great job of putting us in this horrible situation with those who were closest to Laura Palmer. But soon they let the audience loose into this weird and wacky world that they've created, full of unique and strange characters that all have unique personalities and little quirks that they all have that make them very unique. And soon enough, we're not only wrapped up into the mystery of who killed Laura Palmer, but we're also interested in the subplots of the many characters that exist in this story. Laura Palmer had many secrets, and it's those secrets that work as the greatest twists and turns of the show, making the dead girl one of the most interesting characters that I've ever seen put to screen. And then after a while, you begin to not only ask yourself who killed Laura Palmer, but more, who was Laura Palmer? And the show does a great job of having many of the ensemble cast members have some sort of connection with Laura Palmer, thus creating many suspects that deepens the mystery because, as we know, in a town like Twin Peaks, nobody is what they seem. But luckily we have a damn good detective to help us on this journey. Special Agent Dale Cooper is our guide through this weird world, and he's the one that helps to unravel Laura's mysteries. He embodies all the makings of a great detective by using deductive reasoning as well as a spiritual side to him that helps him in the investigation. He's also one of the most likable characters ever put to screen, and he's played incredibly by Kyle MacLachlan, who gives perhaps his best performance he's ever had, as well as his most iconic. However, the real star of Twin Peaks is the dead girl herself, Laura Palmer, who encapsulates beauty and mystery put together in one single package. And Lynch and Frost use her death as a catalyst to introduce us to the plethora of stories that Twin Peaks has to tell. Laura Palmer's presence is always felt. Her mystery is the centerpiece of the show, but it's not the only mystery in Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks can be described as engrossing, hypnotic, and dreamlike, and is unlike any show that I've ever seen. What Lynch and Frost were able to do with this show should not have ultimately worked. There's just so many things with this show. As I've said before, it's got everything, and it shouldn't have worked. It's a mix of so many ideas, but never feels muddled, and manages to pull all of this off perfectly. It's, in my opinion, their finest work, and definitely a masterpiece. With all that said, Twin Peaks Season 1 gets a 10 out of 10. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you've never seen Twin Peaks, I say give it a try. It's really unique, and you might surprise yourself. You might actually like it. I made it my goal in this review to not give away anything plot-wise, because I think you should see the mystery for yourself. Anyway, guys, look out for my Season 2 review coming soon. I plan on doing a bunch of videos based on Twin Peaks, so look for those in the coming weeks. So, anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. So, if you don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review.